and how residents spent hours in the ocean to survive, anger is growing. How did the nation's deadliest wildfire happen with no warning?
The hydrants were running dry. Imagine fire hydrants running dry on an island. Alright, y'all boys, welcome back again to another video. Listen, bruh, I'm sure y'all seen those couple days ago, there was a bunch of wildfires in Hawaii on Maui. The area of Hawaii is called Maui. And a bunch of wildfires devastated people's homes, bruh. The last time I saw the death toll, it said something like, what was it? I think it said like 16, but that was the last time I seen it. You know, stuff like that is preliminary. There's definitely gonna be more bodies. So a lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people lost their livelihoods, bro. I seen the pictures. It looks crazy. It looks crazy. Now, I just been waiting for more information, so I haven't really been. I didn't make a video on it now, but I've been seeing a couple of things that seem a little fishy, and of course, there's gonna be conspiracy theories that come out. Some of the conspiracy theories was like, "Oh wow, look, all these homes burnt down. Meanwhile, in this same area, a bunch of celebrities have been trying to buy up land and stuff, and their homes weren't touched. Oprah has a big old house over there. Hers didn't get touched. Similar to another wildfire that happened somewhere else, yada, yada, yada." So again, that's a little suspicious, but again, I don't know. That's just I saw somebody say that. A couple people said that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, it could be true, but at the same time, people go out of the way to try to find, like, dirt or try to paint celebrities in a certain way. So I'm not saying that it's all the way unfounded, but again, I'm not going to run with it like it's fact, okay? But that would be crazy, though, if it was some type of scheme or something. That would be crazy. But anyways, a lot of real people actually got hurt. That's what's verifiable. A lot of people got hurt. So there's this video that I just seen just now. It says locals tell what really happened with the Maui fire. So I'm like, what really happened? Are they telling their story of like how they had to run for their life and try to grab what they could to evacuate, or what? What does that mean? So we're just gonna dive in. This is from a channel named I Am Eloho. Looks like a black woman, a black lady, 300K subscribers, 500K views in one day ago. That's crazy. Damn. All right, let's look. Let's see what she's talking about.
Welcome back to my channel. I am Eloho, your host, and today we're going to discuss what really happened in Maui. Several wildfires have devastated West Maui in the town of Lahaina, with the death tolls continuously rising, almost at 100 people, along with the number of missing people. This wildfire goes down as the worst fire in U.S. history.
That's crazy.
Lahaina once was the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, but in 1998, the U.S. annexed the Hawaiian Islands.
Yeah. America and Hawaii have a lot of history. Pretty much America was on some bullshit, of course. that's the gist of it. America was on some bullshit and pretty much took that shit. They took Hawaii and said it's part of America now. That's pretty much how it went down. I want to find that picture that I seen. Before, after. Damn, that whole roof gone, bro. It looked like hell, bro. It looked like a wasteland. No, bruh. Look at all these homes destroyed. Before, everybody chilling. Wow. Look at that. Charred. You know how hot them fires have to be and how long they was going for, bruh? Okay, this is okay, look, this is a conspiracy theory right here. The fires on Maui, Hawaii were possibly started by directed energy weapons, DEWs. I wonder what the full capability of Starlink satellites is. So, some people are making memes where they put a picture of a house, they drew like a laser pointing at the house and shit. I'm pretty sure those things exist. I'm pretty sure they are. They do, like them little laser shits. Like, look at this, bro. That's crazy. Look, another one. What do you believe caused it? DW, something else? See, look, and I don't have a problem. Listen, the thing with conspiracy theories is that there's conspiracies. Conspiracies are real, okay? And people who are, let's say, who are part of a conspiracy, they don't want it to be known, right? So they try to discredit it. You feel me? But on the flip side, there are people who take things that just generally just happen and immediately try to turn it into a conspiracy. So it's you know what I'm saying? It's a mixed bag, bro. It's a mixed bag. Anyway, let's keep going. I've been trapped in Lahaina for the last 4 days. The truth, they're not telling you about the massacre.
And I experienced firsthand what was going on there. What I went through is not important. I need to get this message out. This was not a natural disaster. This was a direct energy attack on the people and the place of Maui. If you know what lives there, what descendants live there, you know why. And you know why it happened on 8/8. And if this is not something that you believe, it's time to stop being a sheep.
What descendants live there?
They came in and they took control. There were trees standing and the buildings gone. This system, this weather system, came in from the mountains, from the east. That does not happen. They were not telling people anything. They were not letting people in to help. And they were letting people go in to get burned alive. There were people burning alive in the streets. There were people dead in the water. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people that died. What they're telling you in the news is not true, and I lived it firsthand. I sat with the people. This is not to bring fear, this is to educate, because there is darkness that is being hidden. And soon people are going to see. I know now why Gaia sent me there. And I am going to use this platform. There was no warning. There was no nothing. Please boost this post. I want everybody to see this. I don't give a fuck about me. I want everybody to see this. What they're telling you in the news is not what happened.
What are they saying in the news? So are you trying to... Is she saying that it wasn't a wildfire? Is that what she's saying?
They knew to do this on one of the most powerful, energetic days that we've ever had. 8/8.
What does that mean? 8/8. What's the significance?
Don't be fooled.
See, why don't you say it though? Why don't you say it? Say what you're talking about. Say what you're talking about. What do you mean? The government is blocking relief on Maui, but the people are resourceful.
The capital was eventually moved to Honolulu. Lahaina was filled with native property and business owners that refused to sell their properties to conglomerates. It was an unglobalized prime oceanfront property still owned and managed by the natives, and is one of the theories as to what caused this atomic fire. One reoccurring question is, how did this happen? And there are two theories online. One is environmental. News reports are saying that the combination of major hurricane 200 miles of the southern shore of Maui combined with the northern pressure created a massive dryness of winds and sparked fires. But there's another theory which suggests that the destruction was orchestrated by the federal government to seize property using DEW, direct energy weapon. Direct energy weapons use concentrated electromagnetic energy to combat enemy forces and assets. These weapons include high energy lasers and other high power electromagnets, such as millimeter wave and high power microwave weapons. The US Navy uses DEWs for power projection and integrated defense missions. Now, ironically, there is a US Navy port just 7 miles from downtown Honolulu.
Joe Biden just announced that the federal government will provide aid to those that lost their homes. That means homeowners who lost their houses and properties can now loan money from the federal government at a low interest rate. Your super valuable property that is skyrocketing in value, you can now get a new mortgage courtesy of Uncle Sam.
Aid should not...
Giving a loan as aid is insane. Joe Biden? Hey man, listen. I do not fuck with that dude, boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is like a natural disaster, right? So you would think that you would be providing aid, right? This is your country. You think you'd be getting aid from your country? No, they're gonna give you a loan.
Not consist of quote unquote low interest loans. I mean, literally the whole entire town was burnt down. There are no jobs. There is no income. People are literally just trying to find power and food and find their family and friends.
Wow.
Local residents have taken to social media to say that realtors and investors are harassing them, calling their families and offering to buy their land. A Hawaiian activist tweeted, "If you are from Lahaina and are receiving phone calls from realtors asking to purchase your property following the fire, please record their name, company, and home address for us to post."
Frustrated with investors and realtors calling the families who lost their home, offering to buy their land. How dare you do that to our community right now? If you are a victim, Kalamai, sorry, had a little bit poor reception right there. If you are a victim and they are calling you, please get their name. People keep calling me, sorry. Get their business name so we can put them on blast. This is some pilau heva shit happening right now. I am so frustrated hearing since yesterday that multiple families that I know personally were reached out and offered money from investors and realtors. Shame on you. Shame on you. If you are a Maui realtor contributing to that, karma's gonna come and get you. Okay? That is pilau. And if you are a realtor and they are calling you, investors are calling you to represent them, I hope you have dignity and aloha and compassion to turn them away and tell them off. And I need you guys to do me a favor and get their name and their business name, and we're gonna put them on blast. That is some pilau. Please spread the word. If you're a victim and they are reaching out to you, DM me their name, business, try to get as much information.
Okay.
So trust that we are gonna rebuild. And like,
you guys, this is what I'm hearing from all my friends too, and it's in the hundreds. Like, if you know anything about the islands, you know that a fire like that.
Think about all the kids I was over there too, bro. Think about all the babies, bro.
That happened at 5 o'clock.
That's foul. Them realtors are calling them people trying to get their land. This is crazy.
In Lahaina at dinner.
Instead of helping out, boat full of tourists getting washed out to sea and probably gonna need medical services. Look at this. What a joke.
Wow.
Right on, Lani Kai.
Maui strong. Donation on donations. If you guys don't know, the government withholding every single one of our donations because we are not a part of FEMA and Red Cross. So none of this is eligible for giving out. Tell me why.
Sound like, hey, when shit like that happens, bruh, sound like niggas need to go, you know what I'm saying, toting. Because what do you mean you're not gonna let me come through and then got all these donations to help people, bruh? That's where you gotta come squat it up. Hey, get out the way. On God, bro. On God. What else can you do? What else can you do? You better get the hell out of the way. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because look, when shit like this is happening, bro, the people gotta stand. People gotta stand, bro. People gotta stand together. Get out the way. Get out the way. We coming through. Get out the way. What the hell? I know it's not that simple. It's not like it's some action movie or whatever. But damn, bro, it's crazy that these people. If this is real, this was happening, bro. They holding people back from all these donations, getting these donations. Only if you're FEMA or Red Cross. That's insane. Like, what would be an explanation for that, right? What would be an official explanation for that? What? Oh, because they just need to make sure that everything is, verified, from verified sources. What? No, shut up. No. Help is help, bro.
I have no freaking clue. But Maui, we out here, Lahaina, we trying to help you guys, bro, but they not letting us. But we're gonna keep pumping. All this stuff gonna get there, bro. 5 containers are behind the Ritz. Carlton, if you can get there and you really need the stuff, crack that lock. That's for you guys. That's for you guys. Spread the word. Lahaina behind the Ritz, 5 containers full of stuff.
Announcement for everybody. Just got some very troubling news, and I was waiting for confirmation, and I did get it for this matter, and I'm going to do my best to be open-minded of this, but apparently you are able to come into Lahaina as long as you have a reservation for a hotel and you can prove that. So, yes, I completely understand some hotels are housing people. There are workers there who are still working. the hotels do need some kind of or form of income into, you know, for their employees, so that they have something to fall back on once things are getting to the point of rebuilding. Now, I get that and I support that, but the timing is just not. It is terrible timing. We have only been given access as local Lahaina community members back into our home hours before they're allowed to. I struggled for days myself just to get out, and I didn't even make it out. Thank God for all the people who saw my prior video of, you know, a lot of the things that were needed, and thank you guys so much for resharing. We've been getting so much more help, food, goods, like everything is coming in and just flowing into Lahaina right now. So thank you guys so much for sharing that. And people have been coming out to my own home out here and just dropping things off to me, so I've been able to take some of that into Lahaina. But there are people still grieving the loss of loved ones and everything that they own.
Facts.
But
like, imagine your whole life just get turned upside down from some random fire that came out of nowhere.
It's okay for people to come and enjoy our home right now. It is not the time. It's not the time for this. I was just told from cousins who came into Lahaina that they, just to make sure that, you know, they're not Lahaina residents. They don't have a Lahaina address on their ID. So, and their family. I've grown up with them in Lahaina, and they couldn't afford it, so they moved to the other side of the island. They weren't even allowed access in. So, in order to ensure them access into Lahaina, their boss went and created reservations for all of them at a hotel room just so they could get in.
Wow.
People that not at this point, they're not even checking anything. They're not checking IDs. They're not checking reservations. They're just waving people through, and in line with them are tourists.
And I think a lot of people in Hawaii already had issues with a lot of tourists, bro, because, like, I don't know the ins and outs of the details. I just know they were saying how, especially when COVID was happening, you know, just a lot of the income that comes in from the tourism doesn't cycle back to the people that live there, the civilians. You know, a lot of the tourists are disrespectful. They do a lot of shit. I'm not going to speak on it too much because I'm not familiar. I just seen things being said on social media. But I just, from what I understand, is that locals didn't really like the tourists too much because of just a lot of different factors. So imagine this, where your home just got destroyed, eviscerated, and people are still trying to come through to vacation, and you can't even get in. That's crazy.
This is crazy. We have no power yet in Lahaina. Yes, they're working hard at it, and some places are starting to come up with power, but most of the street lights don't even work. You know, we're gonna cause more accidents. I just drove by somebody who was a tourist who didn't even know that when no lights are on, it's a four-way stop, and he kept going. It almost caused an accident. These people don't know this stuff, you know, and there are already people grieving, struggling right now, have nothing but the clothes on their backs. But hey, come and enjoy Lahaina. Come enjoy our place while we grieve the loss. We need to blow up the mayor's office. We need to blow up the governor's office and tell them that is not okay. That is not okay.
My heart really goes out to Hawaii and the Lahaina natives. My husband and I will be donating as soon as we find a reputable portal to do so. We visited Honolulu and really enjoyed the history and the beauty of the island. But right now, the natives do not need visitors. They do not need intruders. What they need are donations and essential supplies. So they are asking that if you have reservations or a trip plan to Maui, that you use that money to actually donate to the people of Lahaina. Please, no one wants to see y'all snorkeling and surfing next to where they literally just lost their entire homes. And according to Maui Economic Development Board, tourism is the lifeblood of Maui's economy, and about 80% of it is from tourism. So the devastation from the wildfires could have a long-lasting impact on Maui's economy. Please cancel your vacations and donate that money to the natives. Now, allegedly, there have been plans in the past to turn Maui into a smart city or an AI city. So yeah, the locals are looking at this fire very suspiciously. There were no warnings, there were no alarms. So my heart and my pocket.
It wouldn't be the first time that certain individuals or a certain group destroyed a town, okay, in American history. Many towns have been destroyed in American history, okay? So if it was something crazy like a planned fire, a purposeful fire, there is incentive, there's reason for it, it's for money, and as we have seen countless times on this channel, people will do whatever for some money. Damn, bro, them people suffering. I want to see some street views, bro. Offering someone who has lost everything alone is a vile thing to do. It's truly disgusting. The depth of evil that is behind that is truly revolting. We have been blessed to be able to visit Hawaii from Canada for many years. We'll definitely be sending not just our prayers, but some money. Feel sorry for your losses. Hawaii was annexed in 1898, not 1998. As a born Hawaiian who lived there till I was 5, I know the history. They teach the history in our schools. They wanted the land. They knew Hawaiians would never give up their land, knowing what they knew from history. No one is dumb. Rest in peace to those who lost their lives. Fact. Especially if you look at
just outside of historic Lahaina. That's right over in this direction.
Look
right
at that,
here
bro.
Behind me is a classic Lahaina neighborhood, and as you can see, the devastation is vast. Many homes on this one city block have gone up in flames. The flames rolled through here so quickly because the winds were blasting at about 60 miles an hour last night, and as you can see, the ground is still smoldering, and there are still hot spots and more fires further down the road.
Unfortunately, almost every single business inside of Front Street is burned down.
And those are some of the great businesses that come here.
Look at that.
Year.
Look at that, bro.
Fabulous. What was your initial thought when you first saw the devastation?
It was pretty apocalyptic. I mean, it's kind of surreal to even describe. There's really nothing left. It's hard to discern what different buildings are, because normally you're like, oh, you know, I know exactly where I'm at. It's kind of hard to discern. Aside from the banyan tree, you really can't tell what anything is. So
look at this shit, bro. This shit is crazy. I really hope the man who sold me my bracelet is okay. He was so happy. 1,300 still missing after the fires. New video shows residents escaping. Good morning, America.
To the latest on the wildfire, Gio Benitez is.
Good morning again. Yeah, that as more of the area is searched. Now we want to show you this dramatic new video here, bro, because it is just chilling, and it is from the night of the fire. And it really,
you know, the smoke can kill you. Smoke is a lot of people don't die just from the fire. You die from the smoke. The smoke is poisonous, bro. It's carbon monoxide.
Shows you what these.
Is it carbon monoxide? No, that's gas from cars.
People went through.
It's carbon dioxide.
To escape the flames. You can see them clinging to the shoreline here on Maui. Now, officials say that at least 2,200 structures were destroyed, 86% of them housing. This as the demand for answers grows. Firefighters we've spoken with say hydrants were running dry when they were trying to fight the flames. And of course, those claims from so many here that no alerts went out before the fire. Now, many here on the island have called the government response slow. The state attorney general is now investigating it all. Michael.
All right, G.
The hydrants were running dry. Imagine fire hydrants running dry on an island. Yo, you know what? Hey, I was showing a little bit of doubt with conspiracy theories. Not doubt, but just trying to approach it level-headed. Hey, listen, I'm leaning more towards conspiracy theories now. Because that don't make sense. It don't make sense. The latest on the devastating fires in Hawaii.
Jesus, please help us.
This morning, as new videos show the inferno that engulfed Lahaina and how residents spent hours in the ocean to survive, anger is growing. How did the nation's deadliest wildfire happen with no warning?
Did you get any type of alert?
No.
73-year-old Elizabeth Kahani, a grandmother, says she was so scared when she escaped, she didn't realize her face and arm were burned. Firefighters rescued her, treating her wounds, but her brother, Rodolfo Rokutan, is still missing. She's pleading for any word from him.
I'm so worried about everybody. Hopefully, you're still alive.
The search for the missing and dead is just getting started. Canine cadaver dogs arriving over the weekend and police announcing just 3% of Lahaina has been searched.
Are you saying we're just at the beginning of this disaster?
So for the first few days, we had done searches in the streets and the cars that were in the area, but we couldn't enter any structures. I know everybody, what's that final number? It's going to take us a while to get there.
More than 2,700 structures have been destroyed, most of them homes. Residents desperate to get back.
They're not moving fast enough.
Yeah, they're not.
It's been too long. It's been 6 days.
The King family lost their home. Their kids rescued by their friend and neighbor, Rafa Ochoa. They are all staying together with friends, 3 families under one roof, and he's angry at local leaders.
Where were you guys? No? Where were you guys to try and get us out, evacuate us? No? We're mad. We're mad. No, we didn't just lose our homes. We lost our town.
The cause of the blaze is still under investigation. Videos shot from the water show both how bad the fire was, but also how strong the wind was blowing.
We're in the ocean.
19-year-old Noah Tompkinson and his 13-year-old brother Milo spent hours in the water, along with their mother, escaping the flames.
It's gonna be okay. It's all right.
At one point, their mother started to get cold.
We kind of like all huddled around her and just wanted to like keep her warm.
Has your mom talked to you guys and thanked you for being by her side?
We didn't save her, she also saved us. If any of us were alone, I don't know if we would have made it.
White smoke starting to come, which means...
I'm very suspicious, bro. I'm very suspicious, bro. This is crazy. Look at all these people that were hurt, lost their lives, and died, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, hey, man. And like, that's the thing with stuff like this too. People want to donate, but like, who do you donate to? You know what I mean? Because remember the earthquake in Haiti, a lot of people donated, and guess where a lot of that money went? Not to Haiti. Okay, look it up. Did not go to Haiti. It went to different people's pockets, like the Clintons, for example. So this, you want to donate, you want to help, but it's like, dang, you know, you don't want to send it to the wrong avenue. It doesn't even get to them. Wow, 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 Jesus.